What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve. Just going to do a quick video for you guys tonight. I got on the Nuggets and the Jazz. I'm not really thrilled with that game. That's really not the playoff series that I want to watch. I'm waiting for the Mavs and the Clippers to come on next. Put together a PSA submission. So what I'm going to do is just a quick video and show you guys what I'm sending in. So sit back, relax, grab your drink, turn on the playoffs, and check out these PSA submissions. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Flippin' Steve. And in today's video, I just thought I'd share with you guys my next PSA submission that I'm about to submit. 30 cards. They've already been evaluated. I just need to package them up and send them out, which I'll do later today. If you need to learn or would like to, watch a video on how to evaluate your cards for grading, I do have a video that I did a while back when I first started YouTubing. I'll put a link to that video in the description if you have interest in that. I normally take photos of all the cards that I'm sending in anyway, so I just thought, what the heck, I'll just throw it on a video, show you guys what I'm sending in. Maybe you're interested, maybe you're not, maybe to give you guys some ideas. And also, guys, we're pushing 1,000 subscribers like really quick, super fast. I need to get my buns in gear and figure out what I'm going to give you Beast back in return, because I always give away stuff. And speaking of the giveaways, we're still in the middle of giving away the Anthony Davis Optic checkerboard card right here. I got some bad glare, guys, some natural lighting, but it is what it is. But the Anthony Davis checkerboard, I am not going to announce that in this video, even though in my previous video I said it would be announced in my next video. However, I don't normally do videos so close to each other. I usually have, at least 2 days or at least a day, sometimes 2 days between my videos. I just don't pump content out that quickly. But I wanted to share this PSA order with you guys, and I got to get it in the mail. And I want to give some more people some more time to, sign up to get a chance to win the Anthony Davis. However, the winner for the Kawhi Leonard Optic was announced. I still haven't been contacted. Calvin Martindale, if you're out there, buddy, and you're watching my videos, hopefully you're still sticking with me. You won the Kawhi Leonard, man. Get with me on Instagram. And Daniel Reed, you won the Prism LeBron in yesterday's video. It didn't get uploaded till last night, so you may not even have a chance to get out of bed and watch it yet. But watch it, man. It's going to be worth it for you this time. So yeah, that's the giveaways we got going on right now, and I'm brainstorming what I'm going to do for 1,000. If you guys got any ideas, help me out. Something you might like. But yeah, I'm trying to come up with something pretty good. I got a couple cards in front of you guys here. Christian McCaffrey Optic Hollow, which I got in a long time ago when I felt like football position players were about to take off, and his prisms are just going crazy around the $800 mark. So I'm glad I grabbed that Optic Hollow at a deal. I think I paid 175 bucks for it. The Tatis Jr. in the middle. I don't do a whole lot of baseball, but when I do, I never go flagship. I never go with the higher end. I always go with the bargain cards. You guys know I love Topps Archives. I love Heritage. You guys have seen videos of me, saying, hey, buy the lower end stuff because you can get value out of it. I bought these Tatis Jr. Heritages anywhere between 30 and 40 bucks, and I stacked them up. And now they're going for 150 plus. And I'm just doing really well on that card, so I thought that I would put it out there. Plus, it's a pretty sharp looking card. And my boy Tyler Hero over here, I got the variation photo, passing behind the back. He's a guy that I'm really big on for the playoffs and in the next season. He's getting a ton of time in the playoffs, so the coaches absolutely love having him in the lineup. He put up 16 points to complete the sweep of the Pacers, so he scored in like double digits in every game. Just playing good, and the team seems to be flowing good with him playing in one of those guard positions. Let's go ahead and get into my actual submission, guys. There's going to be some soccer, some basketball, some football, and actually a surprise card, which I didn't even plan on sending in, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. What the heck? And also, most of these cards I'm sending in, I bought so cheap that even if I get 9s, and in some cases if I get 8s, I'm still going to get my money back, and plus, and any 10s that I get is going to be huge money. I'll explain to you when I go through them. Don't want to run too long, though, because it is 30 cards. And, yeah, let's go ahead and start. So, there's going to be quite a bit of soccer in here. First 2 cards I'm going to send in. These 2 Marcus Rashford rookie cards from the 2016 Select. It's a multicolor and a Select Silver. I bought these for like 15 bucks and like 20 bucks, maybe 30 a long time ago. And now this card is like close to 200 bucks raw. I could flip it now. And this one is, right around probably the $100 mark raw. I could flip these now, guys, but I think putting slabs on these is really gonna make my profit go through the roof, even if I get 9s. And in 10s, I can only imagine. And this card is super sharp. Next, everybody's soccer All-American hero right now, Christian Pulisic. I bought these prisms for 20 bucks a piece. They're now selling upwards of 40 bucks. It's not his rookie card. However, it's his first card with his Chelsea uniform and his first prism. You know, and you know how people are about that. I know in soccer, you have your hardcore soccer people that are all about the stickers and the rookies, but you just can't deny the market. The stickers and the rookies, yes, that is absolutely a good way to go. However, you can't deny the market on the prism cards right now from all years, 14, 16, 18, and now this year, the 1920. Christian Pulisic's going out there. Plus, with soccer, there's hardly no graded soccer on the market. So I'm really trying to get these soccer cards on the market while there's not a whole lot of seller competition. And the Premier League about to start back up. So, yeah, soccer is a good card to get graded right now, or a good sport to get graded, just because there's not a lot out there. And people will really buy the graded stuff for premiums, even in 8s. Here's a lot that I bought of Mohamed Salah on Liverpool's top scorer. They won the Premier League this year. Plays for Egypt. I bought this entire lot back in the day for $37 and some change. Less than 40 bucks. 37 and change. It's a silver. This looks like a Mojo. This is a laser. And this is a hyper. So yeah, I got the 4 of them. So yeah, got these in a lot and was just super surprised at the condition in them. They're super crispy. If anything's off on maybe one of them, it's maybe the centering a little bit on this one, but maybe PSA will cut me a break on the centering. I do have an SGC 10 of a base. So I had a card to really compare these to, you know, which sometimes can be very favorable, you know, can work in your favor. Compare it to a card that you already have graded, and it can help you out on your judgment, especially when it comes to things like centering. Let's go next with my favorite player. And I may not even sell these, but these cards are also ultra hot. I bought this for $17. I bought this, believe it or not, for $8 before soccer took off. I have an entire lot of maybe 12 more of these coming in. So I'm just going to send in one, see how it comes back. And then when it comes back, look over the others in comparison to this one. I am doing this at a 45-day turnaround. It's not a bulk submission. So I'm paying $20 a card, but I believe that even if I get 8s and 9s, that I can still make money, and 10s is going to be huge money for me on these turnovers, that I'm willing to pay the 20 bucks a card. This silver right here is last sale on eBay was $200 raw, and I bought this for 17 bucks. It looks awesome, and a PSA 9 or a 10, I think it can get me some huge money. This I bought for 8 bucks. They're selling raw right now anywhere between 80 and 100 bucks. He plays for you know, the Champions League champions, Bayern Munich, Lewandowski, one of the greatest of the era of the last 15 years. Next up is a guy who injured himself, but he's super popular. Harry Kane, from England. He's going to break most of David Beckham's record. This is just a hyper from this year's Prism, but it's super awesome looking, so I want to get it slabbed up. A Flash 2016. First Prism card from the Euro. Another card. And these guys, I bought these raw and they just look so good when I got them. I did pay 40 bucks for this one. This is the most I chipped out on this one. 40 bucks. And this is the silver. But these silvers, even raw right now, are selling for, you know, 100, 150. I think 150 I saw the last one go to buy it now. So even if I was to flip these raw, so putting slabs on these guys is just going to get me some good returns. Next up, the hottest card in soccer. Bought this for $25. Yep, believe it or not. And the last raw sale of this Kevin De Bruyne silver prism sold for around $450, and the base are selling for 125 bucks. So a $25 purchase here. I could easily flip this and make really good money on it now. I can only imagine if it grades out as a 10, even as a 9. I got really good confidence that this is a 10 because this card looks super good. Amazing player, amazing card. Again, from the same set, Raheem Sterling, another big-time goal scorer. Plays on the same team as Kevin De Bruyne in the Premier League. Another crispy-looking card. $20 purchase. I believe it's going to bring me some good money. And here we go, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, and I tried to roll my R. This was another, I believe, below $10 buy. Now this card sells, you know, for like $100 raw and graded. The 2014 World Cup graded as a 10 sells for, you know, $4,000. So the 2016, you know, I could see this getting, you know, graded as a 10 being possibly a $500 card that I bought for less than $10. All right, guys, that's all the soccer I got to show you. Yep, that's all the soccer, guys. So next up, let's talk about the sport of football. Some cards that I was buying way back in the beginning of the year in January and February. Hope to make some returns on these. Not as many. We're actually coming down to the wire here. First up, I got 2 Optic rated rookies of Josh Allen. I bought these cards for $5 a card. Another card that I could flip raw and make my money, but these looked just too good to sell raw. I'm hoping to get some 10s on these. Even the 9s, again, will make me money, and I'm hoping that, you know, I get some 10s here. This card would probably be a couple $100 in a 10, and it was a $5 each purchase that I got on these. So I got $10 invested on these with the grading fees. You're looking at with the grading fees, 40, 50 bucks combined, and hopefully I get a 10, get me a couple hundred for one of these. Usually the grading fees on a lot of these cards is actually more than what I paid for the cards, because I got these cards so cheap, which is actually funny now that I think about it. Next up is going to be Aaron Rodgers, 2005 Topps. Another card that's really seen increasing values. When I bought this raw, this card in a PSA 10 was sitting right around the $150 mark. And I bought it raw for $30. I have 2 PSA 10s right here. So again, I was able to get a comparison on this, and this card just looks super awesome. I do believe it should be a 10. The front and back is just super clean. So I'm hoping I get another 10 to add to the 2 that I have. I bought these for 125 bucks each now, and now they're going for like $550. So another good flip on some cards I bought already graded, as well as this one if I can get it graded for $30 purchase, $20 fee again. So you're looking at 50 bucks. Even at a 9, again, a 9 would draw me probably 150 to 200. So hoping for a 10. If I get a 9, I get a 9. Oh well. Next up, the last football card is an Alvin Kamara. His stuff is starting to get hot just because of Christian McCaffrey and the position players and their prisms. I bought some raw prisms, but I didn't necessarily really care for the centering on the one that I currently have in. I'm still waiting for some more. But this is a select field level silver. And you guys know how the court sides are in basketball prisms. So the field levels are super hard to get. It's also a silver. It's not just a base field level. I paid 40 bucks raw, so I did kind of gamble on a raw card. But just the potential in this card graded. Prism PSA 9s go for over 100 bucks. So I still think I'll make my money back even if I don't get a 10, even though this card looks super clean as well. Now we're going to get into the basketball. Just a couple cards. Actually 4 cards. The first one is going to be a Prism Tyler Hero rookie. This is the standard photo. As you can see, there's the ball behind the back. I already have 2 of these in an order. I'm waiting for 50 cards from SGC. So I already have 2 of these out at SGC. And I'm going to send another one of these in, and I still have some of these raw. I want to get another slabbed into PSA. Again, it was a card that I was able to compare because I have... So yeah, I had a PSA 10 that I could actually compare this to. This was only a $3 purchase. So again, 3 bucks. I got nothing to lose. $20 grading fee, so I'll be in $23. PSA 10s are selling anywhere between $250 and $300, and the 9s are selling around 100 bucks. So even if, you know, I get a 9, I'm still feeling good about this card, and I love Tyler Hero in the future for his stuff to even increase in value. Next card is going to be a Dwayne Wade Fleer Tradition. Bought this card for 15 bucks. Surprised at how centered and how clean the surface and on stuff was on this card. Dwayne Wade's undervalued. His raw cards are actually good buys in my opinion right now, especially if you want to get graded. And you don't have to rush it because I believe he's a longer term hold, will go into the Hall of Fame, and then that's going to be when you're going to want to sell. Dwayne Wade Fleer Tradition, $15 purchase. So I'll be in the 35 bucks on that with the grading fee. Next up is a card that you guys are very familiar in looking at, and that is an Anthony Davis checkerboard. Because I am giving one away. Yes, you do not have double vision. There is 2 of these. One being given away in my next video, and one being sent in by me. It looks really good. I just want to get a slab on it. I think it'll double or triple in value. On this one right here, I believe I paid somewhere around $85 for it. I'm not sure because I bought 2. But yeah, I'm just going to throw a slab on this and see what happens. And the last basketball card, guys, is the Kawhi checkerboard. And the reason that I'm sending this in is because I overpaid for this. I do believe I overpaid for this. I got, into an auction. I ended up paying like $180 for this raw. I don't know what they're going for raw right now, but even after I won that auction, I was like, daggone, I think I just overpaid. Got caught up in the hype. Something I don't normally do, but I really wanted this card because I love the looks of it. I feel like the only way for me to possibly get my value back out of this at the moment is to get a slab on it and hopefully get a 10. It looks really good. There's no print lines, which is something that's common on these checkerboards. And it's just a good looking card. It's a good photo of him. He's looking straight ahead and can be very collectible if the Clippers stop giving up buzzer beaters to Luka. But yeah, I just am sending this in because I feel like I got to slab it to get my money back out of it. And the very last card, guys, not a sports card at all. However, very popular card in pop culture. And it is the Charizard. I showed this in my last video. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I looked over it. It looked really good. I mean, the edges, the top to bottom, left to right, there's no scratches on the hollow. This went straight from a pack to a top loader because I never played. The back looks good. If anything, it has a really little white corner ding down there. But even as an 8, guys, I would settle for an 8 on this card. I know PSA, I did do some research. They grade these Wizards of the Coast cards really tough. But even at an 8, these cards draw pretty decent value. And I've had this card forever. So, sending in the Charizard. So, guys, let me know what you think. What's your favorite card that I'm sending in? Do you like Christian McCaffrey? Do you like Fernando Tatis? Do you like Tyler Hero? I'm not going to give you guys a specific question like I normally do this time. I'm just going to let you guys hit the comments with your own opinions. Tell me where you think my best value is at. Is it in the soccer, the basketball, the football? And what are you guys submitting? What are you guys sending in? I have a whole ton of raw cards coming in, so I've got to get these PSA orders pumped out in waves. I'm probably going to space them, a week to a week and a half apart. I already have a crossover submission with PSA, and I have 50 cards coming from SGC. I'm just going to get flooded with cards, and I need to start pumping out some sales, getting these raw cards graded, doing some flipping, flipping Steve. I've been doing a lot of flipping of graded, but now it's time for me to flip some of my raw into graded. Also in the back, that's the magnifier that I use when I do my evaluations. People ask me all the time, what magnifier do I use? There it is. I'm not popular enough to get sponsored, guys, so I'm not getting any kickbacks from that. I just bought it on Amazon. It says MagnaPros. I hung the microfiber cloth back there so you could read what it is and the website if you're interested in one. And if not, you got your own magnifier. That's cool too. That's cool. That thing's just handy. You can pull it out at a card show, whatever. It's very portable. Got LED lights on it and stuff. Go back and watch the video on how to evaluate your cards if you have any interest in that. If you're the type of person that wants to grade your cards and you're new and you just, want to see the process. But once again, guys, thanks for joining me for this video. It was kind of impromptu. I wasn't going to do it, but I thought I would just put it out there and share with you guys the stuff that I'm getting graded at the moment. And until next time, guys, good luck in your investing, and I'll see you later.